Hello and welcome out, ladies and gentlemen. We got a beautiful evening for football here in the Rio Grande Valley. We got a matchup between the Lyford Bulldogs and the Raymondville Bearcats. Should be a great matchup. They call it the Cotton Bowl in Willacy County. And, coming into the city, I saw a lot of. That's when I saw the sign. One side says go to Willacy, the other side says go to uh, uh, Raymondville. And when you look at it, it just shows you it's a small town. Football is one of their main things here. The fans are here from both sides. The way side is filled. They're doing the coin toss there at the midpoint of field. And we're waiting to see what happens there. Raymondville went ahead and deferred on that one. And Lyford will go ahead and catch this one. So Raymondville will get their chance to start a quarter with the ball in the second half of this game. So here we go with game action shortly here on RioSportsLive.com. They put 12 minutes on the clock. We're here in the first quarter. Raymondville, Texas. Beautiful evening. Not too hot and not too cold. And, it's just look at the Raymondville Bearcats there. They're preparing to take the field for the first time this evening. Looking for a win tonight. But so are their opponents, the Lyford Bulldogs. Both sides wanting to come away with a win. And only one team can actually be the champion of the 2018 Willacy Cotton Bowl. So question is, who will it be? And we're starting here shortly. 2018 Willacy County Cotton Bowl. And that's kickoff there. Saul Garcia got that ball for the Lyford Bulldogs. And that ball will start on the 25-yard line. Lyford with the ball. First down. And they'll snap the ball. And gain of, well, that'll be a loss for the Bulldogs on that one. He was taken down by Aidin Silva. Lyford having a second down here. 2nd and 11, we'll call it. Lyford throws the ball, and that'll be just short of the intended receiver. The intended receiver there was Andrew Reyna, and that did not go for Reyna. He was just, the ball didn't have enough energy in it to continue on. So this will bring up a 3rd and long situation for him. And they snap the ball. Quarterback's running. He looks for a receiver and can't find anything there. In fact, it's almost picked off. But that pass will just be way over, bringing on the punting team to the field. So first time that the punting crew will go ahead and come out onto the turf for the Lyford Bulldogs. They look to punt. And that'll be a good punt down to the 50 after a nice bounce in favor of the Bulldogs. So they'll get that one back on the 45-yard line. So Bearcats getting that one back on the 45-yard line. Their first time that their offense will be on the field in this game. 11:02 left here in the first at the 2018 Willacy Cotton Bowl. And Bearcats will look. They'll get maybe a yard on that one. He'll come up behind the line of scrimmage for sure. And they'll go ahead and call that a 2nd and 10, so 2nd and 12. No major loss on that play, but both teams have had a lot of negative yards already on their offense. And Raymondville taking this one down. He finds a nice hole. He's running this one down. He's down to the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, 10, 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Raymondville. Touchdown, Raymondville. First touchdown of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That'll put Raymondville on top. That'll make it 7-6. A nice touchdown there. And they'll go for the point after attempt here. They'll go ahead and bring the field goal crew on. They won't try for 2 here. And they're set. And the kick is up. And it's good. So that point is good. That was a quarterback run that got them into the lead here as we have 7-0 on the board in the first. 10:21 to play. We'll be right back after these commercials.
There's lots to see and do in the Rio Grande Valley. If this means the world to you, trust your vision to Gulf Coast Eye Institute. For over 25 years, we've served patients with comprehensive care using the latest technology. Our team of doctors cover a wide spectrum of eye care specialties with locations across South Texas for your convenience, and always treat you with compassionate care. We want you to keep seeing and doing everything South Texas has to offer. Gulf Coast Eye Institute, your world, your vision.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is a perfect stop when looking for a full-service salon. Located in downtown Harlingen at 207 West Jackson Street, Southern Beauty offers full body waxing, spray tans, makeup, massage, and more. Specializing in hair care and offering haircuts, highlights as well. Need nails done? Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is ready for manicures, pedicures, shellac, and solar. A Brazilian blowout certified salon is Southern Beauty Spa and Salon, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
So here we go, 7-0, 9:36. Third and 1 to go here for the Bulldogs. Bearcats, last time they had the ball, got a touchdown. Quarterback run on that one.
Number 22, Kevin Mendoza is stopped behind the line of scrimmage by the Bearcat defense. 4 and about 3 to go. Fourth down situation, set to receive number 7, Zaraven Armendariz for the Bearcats. 36.
Ball at the 36-yard line. It's 4th and 1 here for the Bulldogs. And we'll have our first timeout of the evening, and it'll be the Bearcats who will call that. So Raymondville calling the first timeout of the evening, and they have the lead 7-0. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live. And we're back here on Real Sports Live. A 4th and 1 situation here for the Bearcats. For the Bulldogs. Now it'll be a timeout on the opposite side of the field. All right, and it's still 4th and 1, ladies and gentlemen. They'll punt this one away. And that will go down to the 34-yard line. So Bearcats will take over at the 34-yard line. Last time they took over, it was at the 45-yard line, and they were able to make that into a touchdown. We'll be right back.
There's lots to see and do in the Rio Grande Valley. If this means the world to you, trust your vision to Gulf Coast Eye Institute. For over 25 years, we've served patients with comprehensive care using the latest technology. Our team of doctors cover a wide spectrum of eye care specialties with locations across South Texas for your convenience. And
we're back here. Bearcats having a nice run on that one. They'll get past the chains and just shy of midfield, so that'll get down to about the 49-yard, and that will move those chains. We want to remind you that we are always looking for individuals for our play-by-play positions, camera positions, and computer operating positions. And that will be just gain of nothing on that one after a short pass that just fell short of the intended receiver.
They didn't, and then they finally blew it. Like they figured, okay, we'll call it dead.
We want to thank Raymondville for the footage here. And the Lyford Bulldogs will be able to push back the Bearcats on that one. Gone through for the Bearcats, taken back, making it a 3rd and long situation here that's going on. The Bulldogs had a punt the ball away when they had possession, as they had a 4th and 1. Now the Bearcats have a 3rd and 1, so it's a little bit different on that. And they're able to find a receiver, and they gain about 7 yards on that play. And pass complete to number 11, Xavier Ledesma. And so 7:20 on the clock here. And it'll be a 4th and 3 with the ball on the 44. So ball on the 44-yard line here. And waiting for the snap. Bearcats snap this one, and they'll punt this one away on a 4th and 3. And this one will be returned. He's able to get about 3 yards gained on that play. So he gains about 3 yards on that play after returning the punt. And there will be a flag thrown by the referee on that play. We'll wait and we'll find out what that's for. So there was a penalty on that one, and that was a so after that flag, the Lyford Bulldogs will gain yardage. And we have a 1st and 10 here. And he'll go right to his receiver. But that just went right in and out of his hands. It just had too much momentum going for it. It was just unable to stop. But the Lyford Bulldogs will gain yardage. And that will be due to a penalty against the Bearcats. So they'll gain 5 yards, and that'll bring up a 1st and 5. So 1st and 5 situation here. Lyford waits. They finally make the snap, and quarterback looks. He's able to find a man. So he gets a man down at the 45-yard line, and that was a complete pass down to. That was a complete pass to Joaquin Gonzalez for the Bulldogs. And Castillo was the tackler there for the Bearcats, as Lyford gained a few yards on that play. Lyford still unable to answer the 7-point that the Bearcats put on the board early in the game. And they'll do a quarterback keeper. That's how the Bearcats got their points on the board, and he's going. He gets this one down to the 20. He'll be taken down at about the 15-yard line. So that will be a nice run by the quarterback. Lyford. 5:40 to go here. They snap the ball. That's a successful. So that's a good throw on that one. And he just ran right into the teammates who were already down. And that stopped him up. Otherwise, he might have been able to take that one all the way down to the house. And Bulldogs Waiting for the snap. They snap this one off. It'll be down the middle, and he'll be taken down for a gain of possibly 1. Not too much going for the Bulldogs down the middle. And Lyford's been moving this one down the field slowly but surely. Quarterback takes this one. He's looking for an open receiver. And it's intercepted by the Bearcats. Bearcats intercept this one down at the 10-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag on the play is for. So dirty laundry out on the field, and we'll find out what exactly this was for. And it was holding on the offense, so the Bearcats will go ahead and they will decline it, and they'll go ahead and take over on down. So they'll take over on that nice interception by the Bearcats down at the 10-yard line. We'll be right back after this quick commercial.
With compassionate care, we want you to keep seeing and doing everything South Texas has to offer. Gulf Coast Eye Institute, your world, your vision.
And we're back. And Bearcats are taken down with not much of a gain on that play. It made maybe a yard, bringing up a 2nd and 10, so no loss of yardage, but yet no gain of yardage. They were the first one to get on the board, making it 7-0 game here. So they make this 7-0. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line. And the Bearcats snap this ball. They'll pass that one off. And the receiver is able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. So ball taken down to the 20-yard line by the Bearcats. Are able to get nice yardage on that one. That's exactly what you're looking for. You want that play that the other team isn't expecting, because when you can do that, you're able to get everything onto your side. You're able to get the momentum onto your side. You're able to get the atmosphere changing. And Bearcats snapping this one back. They will just overthrow the intended receiver on that play. So the intended receiver on that play just short of where the quarterback threw that one. 3:24 left here in the first, and it's Bearcats 7, Bulldogs 0. 2nd and 10 coming up, and they'll snap this one off. Bearcats running this one down, and he's able to gain about 3 yards on that play. About 3-4 yards on that play. And, you know, that's exactly what you're looking for. When you can't find anything receiving-wise, you have to do anything you can to get ahead of the count, because right now you're down 3rd and 7. Bearcats lining up. And that one's snapped back. He does a quick toss. He'll throw this one down. He is open, and the Lyford Bulldogs do a great job of tackling him, but not before he's able to get past the chains and be able to gain enough yardage to become a first down here, which is all that you're wanting. With 2:24 left here in the first, you have the lead 7-0, you know, and timeouts are the same across the board, 2 and 2, after there was a play earlier where one time it was Bearcats timeout, the next time it was Lyford timeout. And they'll be taken down behind the line of scrimmage on that one. So he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 16 will be assessed here. And it's a great show tonight of defense. You know, you look at this game and you're going, well, it's not much scoring. Well, it's more defense that we're seeing here. A great defense on both sides. And the quarterbacks are also doing some really great running plays. That's how we got 7 points on the board, and earlier the Bulldogs were able to get it down to the 20-yard line. And, you know, that's really what it comes down to. It's either a throwing game, it's either a passing game, a running game, or a defensive game. And this right here is a great defensive battle between the Raymondville Bearcats and Lyford Bulldogs. Bearcats snap this one back. Quarterback will take this one himself. He's able to get all the way past the line. So he gets past the chains and he gets a first down. He's gaining enough yardage on that one, probably gaining about 13 yards. Nice play. That's exactly what you want. As a Bearcat coach, you draw that up. You know, and that's one of those plays I don't even think you're able to draw up. You just simply look at it and, you know, as a quarterback, you have to decide, okay, I don't have anyone open, so where do I go from here? And Bearcats hand this one off, and he'll try to get this one upfield. He has a defender. He's able to get past him, has another one holding on to him, and he's able to drag the other defender for the Bulldogs a little bit down the field, probably about 2 yards down the field, and they'll get that one down to about the 28-yard line, and that'll bring up the 1st and 10 here for the Bearcats. So 1st and 10 here for the Bearcats. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. So 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. There on your screen you can see scores going on across the valley at other games. And we have a timeout here called by Lyford. We'll be right back on Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza.
And we'll go right back to Coletti's and finish that commercial in a moment. Great food there, great atmosphere. 18.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's why we brought you back. Bearcats will take this one down. He's taken down in the air. Able to get down to the 10-yard line. He just flew through the air on that one like a bird. I mean, that's one of those plays that you look at and you go, great try by the runner on that play. You know, that's something that, as a coach, you hope for every single day. They're able to snap off one more play before the end of the quarter, and that will be a gain of not much. In fact, nothing on that one. Flag on that play. And that will be so that'll be a 5-yard penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Still first down. And we'll be right back on Real Sports Live.
Today, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is a perfect stop when looking for a full-service salon. Located in downtown Harlingen at 207 West Jackson Street, Southern Beauty offers full body waxing, spray tans, makeup, massage, and more. Specializing in hair care and offering haircuts, highlights as well. Need nails done?
And we're back here on Real Sports Live. You can see the score scrolling across your bottom of the screen there. And the Bearcats try for a touchdown on that one. That won't go. We also, I found out in in between quarters the scores, and we have a great game going over at Bogus Stadium. So our scores right now are McAllen 0, Harlingen South 24. We got Lyford and Raymondville right here for you. Then we have Weslaco with 21 and 7 for PSA North, and Laredo LBJ at Economides. You know, you would think of more of a fight on that one, but no, Economides has the game basically by the horns. It's a 9-0 over there. And of course, we have the Cotton Bowl of Willacy County here on RealSportsLive.com. Live video on Thursdays. Friday is a audio and video an hour after the game due to UIL rules. Once again, if you're looking for a opportunity to come out to these games and get paid, or come out to these games and, you know, just enjoy them, this is where you can be a part of RealSportsLive.com. You know, we have jobs as camera operators, computer operators, and, you know, graphic engineers, graphic designers, computer engineers. We need everything. If you have a skill, come to us and we'll find a place for you.
There's a player down on the field.
And we have an injury on the field. We'll be right back.
Salon is ready for manicures, pedicures, shellac, and solar. A Brazilian blowout certified salon is Southern Beauty Spa and Salon, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
A-Plus Uniforms has just what you need for a professional look with quality and a personal touch that will take care of what you need. A uniform is a tool of many professionals, and at A-Plus they have the variety of choices to set you in motion today. All at an affordable cost and a convenience of a local business. 109 North 3rd Street is A-Plus Uniforms. When you
And there you go. Raymondville touchdown. Bearcats are able to score another touchdown, making this a 13-0 game. They'll go for the extra point here shortly. So they'll go for the injury. Flag on the play before they're able to get the field goal off. And that'll be against the Bearcats. That'll back them up. So that'll be against the Bearcats, and that'll back them up, making this a longer field goal. So a longer point after attempt coming up here. And it's up. And it's good. So that'll make it a 14-0 game here. The extra point is good here. Bearcats managed to take this game by the horn. They've gone from having a defensive battle to having the offense come alive for the Raymondville Bearcats. So their offense just whipped right through it and brought it straight to life. And that's exactly what we want. You know, when you're a coach, you're looking at it, you're going, you know, how do we keep this momentum going? You know, we already had one touchdown early in the first quarter. Now we're here early in the second quarter. We scored another touchdown. You know, we're up 14-0. And we still have 2 timeouts. Lyford only has 1. You know, that's something that you look at as a coach. You try and figure out, okay, where are we going to go from here? So they'll go ahead and do the kick here. They'll go ahead and do the kick return. Bearcats kick this one off. And he catches that one at the 7-yard line. He'll bring this one up the field. He has it down at the 20, and he won't get much yardage than that. So he gets a nice yardage run on that one from about the 7 down to about the 25. So he's able to get that one down to really nice yardage. You know, you look at that and you're going, you know, how do you and Raymondville trying to keep Lyford from putting any points on the board this evening as they're up 14-0. That one's thrown, and a defender coming straight ahead. He's able to find the receiver and take him down quickly before he's able to even start to run anywhere or get into the stand to run. So before he's able to get anything going, Raymondville does a great job of grabbing him, wrapping him up, and taking him down. Lyford snaps the ball. They'll go for a medium pass, and let's see what happened on that. That will be a clear interception. So that's a clear interception, ladies and gentlemen. That will be for the Raymondville Bearcats. So they're able to get the ball on that interception. You know, and that's a great thing. And the ball is up. It's snapped. It's fair. They'll call that a dead ball before Lyford gets that. They'll call that a dead ball. Lyford did go after it quite quickly, as you could see. You know, and the reason that they did that is because, you know, you don't want to lose the opportunity, especially when you're down 14-0. You don't get many opportunities to get the ball back and to possibly gain 7 on the board. And Bearcats are able to get this one down, and he's in for another touchdown. So that'll be another Bearcat touchdown, making this one a 20-0 game. So 20-0 game going on right now here at the Willacy County Cotton Bowl 2018. You look at it, you know, it's one of those great games where you have to look at it and go, man, the offense for Raymondville has really come to life here in the end of the first half. You know, it started at the end of the first quarter. It continued on to the beginning of the second quarter. We're 9:26 here in the second quarter. So we're 9:26 here in the second quarter. And that extra point is good, making it 21-0. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Downtown Harlingen. A&B's Cafe is just the right spot for your lunchtime or early morning cravings, as they have a terrific menu and environment that make you feel right at home. Be sure to check out the soups and sandwiches of the day. You have to try one of the specialty coffee or cappuccinos with an assortment of flavors that's sure to meet your heart's desire. J&B Cafe also offers small catering jobs and private parties. Open daily, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Harlingen at 204 East Jackson Street. Call ahead at 956-425-5282 or stop by. It's J&B Cafe when shopping downtown Harlingen.
Right. Mine has an audio. Mine has audio. Mine has audio.
Number 7, Abel Gonzalez on that kick return.
So Gonzalez on that kick return. We're looking at technical difficulties in other parts of the world right now. As we have multiple games coming to you live on RealSportsLive.com. And ball is on the 29-yard line. Lyford will try and run this one down. He'll get this one down to the 30, down to the 35-yard line. But there's a flag thrown at the 29-yard line by the lineman. So line judge they'll talk it over. So coach is talking this one over. And it's 21-0 here in the Willacy County Cotton Bowl. 9:12 left here in the second. And it'll be a false start against Lyford. So that'll go ahead and push the Lyford Bulldogs back. They thought they gained about 10 yards on that play, and sadly, they are mistaken big time as they're taking back more yardage than they gained. So they're down on this one. First and 15 is what they're coming up with. You know, you look at this and you go, wow, first and 15. And you're down by 14. You still got plenty of time, though. You have 8:56 left here in the second. And you still got a whole nother half after halftime. And quarterback throws this one into the air. And he had one possible receiver that could have gone to. But it just didn't end up where they thought it would be. You know, he slightly overthrew him and threw to the outside of the receiver. So that ball just going straight out of bounds and almost into the coach's hands. And they'll take this one back. They throw that one into the air. Lyford taking this one forward. They get this one down to the 38-yard line. So they get this ball down to the 38-yard line. And great play on that one. You know, just one of those great running plays. Haven't been able to string enough of those plays together to get on the board. As they're down 21-0 here in the second quarter. And they'll take this one across, and Bearcats wrap him up. Flag on the play. Flag on the play on that one. Lyford is upset. You can see the player walking away upset. And that'll be unsportsmanlike conduct, which is what number 3 for Lyford was wanting, which is Klosterman. Klosterman getting caught up in that one. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bearcats will get field for the Bulldogs, and they'll do a sly move on that one. And will he get the first down? He's by it. Is he short? The referee looking, and he'll go ahead and move this one forward. So they'll go ahead and move this ball forward after that nice run by Lyford. You know, the Bulldogs are starting to get some momentum going in their favor. 7:30 here to go in the second quarter, and you're looking at it and going, man, you know, this is a game that's 21-0 currently, and we'll leave it on that note, and we'll go to a timeout called by Lyford. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Looking for a great place for a meal to start your day or a lunch plate that will be made just for you? Then stop by 210 West Jackson Street in Harlingen and enjoy El Sombrero Restaurant. Great food prepared 7 days a week and delivered with a smile. El Sombrero brings the taste of authentic food in an atmosphere that is sure to bring you back for more. El Sombrero Restaurant, 210 West Jackson Street, is a must-stop when you shop downtown Harlingen.
And we're resuming play here after those commercials. We have a great matchup that's coming to life here right in front of us as Lyford is starting to get some running plays going together, and the Bearcats take him down behind the line of scrimmage. You know, they're at this point they're going, wow, you know, we lost much yardage, more than any other drive that the Bulldogs have actually been able to string together. So the Bearcats are trying to figure out how they stop them before they end up in the end zone. And that one will go down. It will take a few yards, so the Lyford Bulldogs are able to gain just a yard or two. You know, that's exactly what you're wanting, though. You know, you're looking at it going, you have to gain something, you know, to keep this momentum going, because right now you're able to get a bunch of plays together, strung up, and that's exactly what you need as you're down 21-0 with 6:30 left here. And that pass will go over his, so that snap goes right over his head. And that'll go right down to about the 47, 48-yard line. And so all that yardage that they just gained in those long running plays is now coming back. That's not what you want. As a coach, you know, you're looking at this going, how did this happen? But it's just one of those things. You know, a snap gets away, you end up with yardage lost, and it's one of those plays. And Lyford going back. He has Bearcats all over him. He's looking for a receiver, and he had no one there. And you know, that's exactly what you want to do. You know, it's a turnover on downs, and the Bearcats had a great job. They went ahead. You know, they kept after them, and they kept going. They did what had to be done to make this happen. You know, Bearcats have the scoreboard right now, 21-0, and they didn't want Lyford to change that up at all. So Bearcats taking this one down. They'll do a quick handoff, and he's able to gain some yardage. He gains 10 yards there, and he'll gain about 15 yards on that run. So Capetillo having a nice run going on that. You know, the Bearcats, they've already scored 3 times in this game. So you're looking at it, and from a coaching perspective, you're happy with what's going on the scoreboard. But, you know, it's always better to get a couple more points on that board. And Bearcats snap this one back. They'll take this one up the left side. He's able to get that one down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10. And they will take him down before he makes it all the way to the end zone. So one of those nice running plays that the Bearcats have been putting together all night long, and so have the Lyford Bulldogs. Bulldogs just haven't been able to execute the way that the Bearcats have, and you know, that's how we come to the game of 21-0.
missed tackles, right?
Capetillo carries a few players. Gain about 5 yards.
So we're looking at a second and 5 here now. Ball on the 9-yard line. Less than 5 minutes to play here in the second. And Lyford is ready to go. Bearcats are putting together a game plan, trying to figure out, okay, how do we get into the end zone for a 4th time this evening? And they'll take this one on a left side. He'll run this one in. Touchdown. He'll throw himself into the end zone on that one. He's able to throw himself in there. Nice job. You know, that's exactly what you're wanting. It's just the perfect play put together right in front of you. It was the trick play. You know, everything you could ever ask for as a coach, a player, you know, a fan. You know, and we're able to bring you all these live events here on Real Sports Live because of the sponsors that you see. So go out and visit them. Go out and spend money at their stores. You know, eat a nice dinner, eat a nice lunch. You know, celebrate something. Heck, celebrate life. And that extra point is good. 28-0. We'll be right back.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
And we're back here on RealSportsLive.com. 28-0 is your score. Bearcats taking that one in on a flying run. He went right over the goalpost, right into the end zone, and made this 28-0 game. The Bearcats already had a big lead over the Lyford Bulldogs, as it was 21-0. Now it's 28-0. 4 touchdowns for the Lyford Bulldogs that they'd have to come back, and a touchback on that one, as that ball will be kicked right into the end zone. He's able to take the touchback, and that will start them at the 25-yard line. You know, as the Lyford Bulldogs are looking at this going, okay, that's great. You know, we want touchbacks because, you know, it starts us at the 25. It's less yardage we have to actually fight for, as they've been having issues coming up with yardage tonight. It's not a lack of effort. It's, you know, you're looking at both teams. You're going, man, you know, great effort on both sides. Great defense is what it's coming down to. The offense on the Raymondville side is just coming to life. Lyford pass that one over, and they'll gain about 5 yards on that one. So the Bulldogs are able to gain 5 yards. You know, that's exactly what you want. You want to have those nice short but long plays that will get you forward. And so we're lined up here. And ball is on the 31-yard line. Lyford Bulldogs. They get the snap. Quarterback looks, and he'll throw that one way past his receiver. So the quarterback just couldn't seem to get it going on that play, as it was way past the intended receiver, by about 5 yards. And Lyford is ready to go here, moving some men around. Raymondville still getting ready. And quarterback's ready. He gets a snap. He'll throw a quick pass, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver on that play. So just like that, we're ending up with the 4th and 4 quickly. It wasn't even a minute taken off of the clock, and that's something that they're going to talk about when they go into the locker room at halftime. They're going to say, you know, we need to take more time off the clock. We're down, but we need to take more time off the clock if possible. And Raymondville passes out one to the punter. And they'll get that ball down to, it went down to about the 48-yard line. And then it took a nice bounce, and it went back down to the other 48-yard line. So it went back and forth. That was one of those nice ones that you're going, which 48? And we won't have much time here to take a commercial break, as the Bearcats are back on the field. They're ready to go. So are the Bulldogs. They're not wasting any time here. So they're not wasting any time here. Bearcats, he found an open man. It just was underthrown. Ball was too low on that pass. And that ended up with what we have here. So Lyford unable to hold on to the ball. Raymondville trying to put another score on the board before they go into halftime. And he'll gain the full 10 yards. It looked like he was going to be taken down at the 5-yard mark, but he was able to take that one down for the whole first down. He's able to run that one down, get good yardage on that play, and continue the Bearcats' nice offensive plays that have been strung together tonight that have allowed this to become a 28-0 game. And Bearcats do a quick handoff. That's right down the middle. And he may be short of a first down. They're going to go ahead and call it short by a yard. So that's how it's, they did a great job of a nice run down the middle. Lyford wasn't ready for that one, and they weren't able to gain the first down. But here for the Bearcats, they haven't had issues gaining those first downs tonight, as we came to a 28-0 game here in the second. And they'll do another handoff down the middle, and this time the Bulldogs were ready. They tripped him up right after about 2-3 yards gain on that one. That's exactly what you're wanting on a play like that. So 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. And Bearcats hand this one off. He jumps over a Bulldog, and he's still on his feet. Looks like he's going to take this one all the way down, and he does. Raymondville touchdown. Bearcats able to get another touchdown on this one, and they'll go up by 6 points, making it a 34-0 game. And that's something that, you look at it and you're going, man, as Lyford, there was really nothing that you could do. There were no defenders there to block him. He just had it open. Look at it. He had a defender there on him, and it did not go anywhere. He just, boom, he ended up getting into the end zone. They were there. Bulldogs had an opportunity to stop him, and it just didn't happen. 35-0 is our score. 2:11 left here in the second. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts! We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
I opened Alex Salon with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasure.
And we're back here for the punt return. And that one goes all the way down to the 5-yard line. Lyford Bulldogs running this one up. He gets good yardage on the return. He gets this one all the way down to about the 36-yard line. So great job. You know, that's exactly what you're looking for. You look at a play like that and you go, you know, after a touchdown that brought you down 35-0, you're happy to be what you're seeing. You know, and that's exactly what we're looking at. It's about 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. And, you know, Lyford has been unable to get onto the board as they've had plenty of run attempts, and that one will just fall short. He's not able to get any yardage there. Maybe about a yard, not much. And there will be a foul on that one. So foul.
After that penalty, the ball will be at the 50-yard line. Pass is complete to Joaquin Gonzalez. James Anderson on that tackle. Intended for number 20. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 20, Joaquin Gonzalez. Defended there by James Anderson. Third down.
And Lyford throws the ball there, and that'll be incomplete. 1:29 left to play here. You know, and it's been one of those things all game long that you're looking at it and going, wow, you know, Lyford's been able to get yards onto the books, but they haven't been able to execute, and that's something that needs to be done. And the quarterback will take that one for a run himself, as he saw no available option that he liked, and he'll gain about 3 yards on that one. So not a gain of much, but that's just the way that sometimes, you know, it has to go. And it'll bring up a 4th and so it's 1st and 10 Raymondville, turnover on downs. And Raymondville will take this one in a running play down to about the 49-yard line. He tried to gain a couple more yards by throwing himself forward, getting forward initiation. Just didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't come out. It wasn't what he was expecting from that play. They did get a nice amount of yards on a short run play, and you know, that's 5 yards. That at this point you have 35 points on the board. and they'll take down the quarterback on that one. So we have 45 seconds, and the clock continues to count down as we go to end of the first half, and we'll go into the second half. The Bearcats do have to snap the ball as there's only 16 seconds. So they'll have to snap the ball one more time before going into the locker room for halftime. He'll take this one down. Is he going to get this one all the way down? No, he'll get tackled by the Bulldogs at the 40-yard line. So at the 40-yard line, they're able to take him down. Status on that Harlingen audio.
No audio.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to the end of the game here. End of the first half. What can we say? Oh, man. Great job by both defenses. You know, it was a defense first half, and the Bearcats were able to bring their offense just came to life, play after play. And Lyford Bulldogs also had that opportunity. They just, at the end, were unable to execute 4 points on the board. So, a lot of yards in the books, mostly a running game here. But still, this is the game that you want. This is how everything goes. And, this is what you want. This is how a game goes. This is the first half, so they'll go into the locker room, they'll talk it over, and they'll say, okay, where do we go from here? And that's what matters. That's how they figure out, okay, what's what. So we'll see which Lyford team comes back out. If we'll get a fired-up Lyford team who's ready to come back and take on, the 35-point lead and maybe win this game, and if the Bearcats will come back and score maybe another 35. Who knows? This is the enjoyment and the fun in Thursday night football here in the RGV. And we're bringing it to you live on RioSportsLive.com. Now, we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Then we'll come back and we'll show you the bands at halftime. And we hope you enjoy the halftime festivities here. We will be back to game action in about 26 minutes.
In their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Flowers by Jessie on 208 East Jackson in Harlingen has fresh flowers daily and can range for you for any occasion. Recitals, quinceañeras, bridal showers, sympathy, and fresh flower arrangements. Let Flowers by Jessie handle those special needs or day. Call 956-425-2100. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12. Brighten someone's day with Flowers by Jessie, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
Frank's Collection Record Shop has a collection of vinyl records that rivals anyone, anywhere. Located in the back of the Antique Emporium on 123rd East Jackson Street, Frank's Record Shop has been delivering the best sounds from any age or style throughout the years. Records, coins, and more. It's Frank's Record Shop when you shop downtown Harlingen. There's nothing more personal than a homemade quilt, and at GOB Quilts on 102 South 3rd Street in Harlingen, they have everything for a quilter's dreams. Fabrics, tools, threads, and everything else needed for the smallest quilts to the most elaborate imagined. GOB Quilts is a unique source, and it's well worth a stop as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's halftime performance. Taking the field is the pride of Williamson County, the award-winning Mighty Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Band is led by drumming Roxana Hinojosa and Marlesa Badillo. Color guard captain is Jasmine Herrera. Tonight, the Bearcat Band will be performing parts 1, 2, and 3 of their 2018 UIL show entitled Out of Darkness, featuring Symphony No. 2 by Gustav Mahler, Requiem Mass in D minor by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and Ave Maria by Franz Liszt. We invite you to sit back and enjoy a showcase of Spirit of Pride by your very own Raymondville Bearcat Band.
Downtown Harlingen has a wide assortment of shops that cater to a collector's dreams. Add Grasshopper for a must-see when you're strolling down Jackson Street. At 221 East Jackson, Grasshopper has a little bit of everything from vintage antiques to specialty collectibles. Displayed with the hands of experience in the business for years, take the time to enjoy what this store has to offer. Grasshopper, 221 East Jackson Street, as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
And welcome back, fans. We're here at Raymondville Stadium to bring you the 2018
student section. High School student section.
the 2018 Cotton Bowl of Willacy County. It's been an interesting game so far. 35-0.
How about that? Now let's also give a big round of applause for our bands.
So 35-0 here, starting the second. That's something that, Lyford went into the locker room and they had to say, and they had to, figure out a way that Lyford could actually move forward. And, that's there you can see the Bearcats as they get ready to come out of their huddle. So they'll come out of their Bearcat tunnel right there shortly. And here come the Bearcats. As they're doing that, we have a little bit of time. I'll run down the scores. We'll go ahead and run down the scores. We have McAllen 0, Harlingen South 40 in the third. We have Lyford at Raymondville, which is your Cotton Bowl, which is here. We have Weslaco, who's over PSA North with a 35-7 score in the third. Then we have Laredo LBJ and Edinburgh Economides. We still don't have a score from them. And then Donna at Brownsville Pace is a interesting game there. I mean, it's 9-10 in the fourth quarter. What will Donna come back to get over 10? Or the question is, what does Donna have going for them as they move forward? They're both very strong teams over there. I've seen Donna play myself, and that's one of those great teams. Now let's get back to the Cotton Bowl here by Willacy County, and that's a good kick return. It's down to the 25-yard line, and Bulldogs, I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. And Bearcats find an open man, and he may take this one all the way down to the end zone. No, he'll be wrapped up and taken down. So he's wrapped up and taken down.
To the 25-yard line.
Ball is on the 25-yard line. And this will bring up a 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. So Bearcats having a 1st and 10. 35-0 is our score here with can't see the time left. With 11:16 left here.
Frank's working on his passing game because it's one of our weaknesses.
Flag on that play.
We were walking through the line when he did it.
After the play conduct, number 60 on the defense. Second up for flag conduct. By rule, number 60 has been disqualified.
So we had a player ejected from this game. That will be
50 or 60?
I heard 60.
I thought I heard 60. Okay, well I see 50 standing there. So
that'll be Andre Garcia, who's been ejected from this evening's Cotton Bowl.
Drop down the markers.
Pass complete to number 7, touchdown. Arabian, Armendariz, Bearcats, in for the score, touchdown.
He didn't call offsides?
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Looking for a new garage door or just need repairs? Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Overhead Door of South Texas.
Change where we were due to the fact that the windows fogged up real bad. But we're back on. Let me try and get back in the mode here. Okay, Lyford has the ball. Lyford passing that one down. And incomplete pass for the Bulldogs. So Lyford Bulldogs have an incomplete pass on that one. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And they'll do a sneak on that play. That play won't go anywhere. It'll be taken back. So the Bulldogs are taken back on that play. That'll be a 3rd and 8 with the ball on the 39-yard line. So great opportunity coming up here for the Bearcats to get the Bulldogs away from another score. And they try for defender, nothing on that. That'll bring up a 4th and 8. So 4th and 8 will now come up for the Lyford Bulldogs. So Lyford Bulldogs now coming up with the 4th and 8 on this one. And that'll be, another punting opportunity for the Lyford Bulldogs because it's required at this point. Basically, you have a 4th and 8. There's no way that you're going to be able to do anything with this play. So you will punt it away. Bearcats will take over. Bearcats trying to end up at a good place here. And we'll have a timeout called here. So with the timeout called, we will go ahead and take a commercial. Commercial.
And our 6 academic distinctions. For the Red Ribbon, 956-787-DOOR.
Looking for a special style and a perfect outfit for any day, any place? Then walk through the doors at Quell Boutique and see a variety that takes you back in time right into the best of today. 112 East Jackson Street is home to a unique store loaded with an assortment of just about anything you can imagine. Clothes, accessories, and service with a smile. Quell Boutique and shop downtown Harlingen.
We are this close. We're
And that was a nice run to start us off here. So a nice run there by the Bearcats to start us off. You look at that and you go, wow, that's one of those plays that have allowed them to get 42 points on the board and make it 42-0. So it's now 42-0. (42-0) here, 1st and 10. Bearcats having the ball. And he finds some room up the left-hand side. He'll run this one down. So that'll gain him the first down.
Picks up some good yardage there.
And 3 timeouts for Raymondville. 2 for Lyford. They'll throw that one down. It's past the loans. So we get past the cones and first down. So first down for the Raymondville Bearcats. Bearcats huddling. They're looking at what play do we want to run now. Lyford is already ready. They're ready to go. Bearcats are looking. And the Bearcats have this one handed back. They'll throw it to the air, and it's intercepted. First interception of the evening. First interception of the evening for the Lyford Bulldogs.
Pass is intercepted by number 20 for the Bulldogs. That's Joaquin Gonzalez. Tackle there made by Jacob Moses.
So a nice run there. You know, that's what you're looking for. And the Lyford Bulldogs are still talking this one over. They're in their huddle with the coach.
And Bearcat defense back to work.
And there will be disturbance going on right now.
12 players on the field on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
And the offense will get taken back. So this is how the Bulldogs ended up in the situation that they're in right now. And they get that one across.
Mendoza, the ball carrier.
So, you know, you're looking at this game, you're going, okay, it's 42-0. How do we go forward in this? And if you're the Bulldogs, you know, you got 8:42 left here in the third. So you still have a quarter, about a quarter and a half left. And rough hit on that one.
Wasserman pass to Chappelle, number 10 for the Bulldogs. On the tackle there.
All right, so Lyford Bulldogs having the ball on this one. They haven't been able to get much going with this play. So, you know, not a whole lot going on right now. And the quarterback will get the ball. He's looking. He'll run this one himself. Flags on the play. And he'll just throw that one out to the outsides. So he'll just throw that one out to the outfield. And a holding on the offense. And a penalty that was declined. So, you know, that does put them in a hard position. They're at a 4th and 12. They're going to have to punt this one away. So they'll have to get rid of this one. We're moving forward. So the ball was spotted at a different position than where the players were standing. That's the only reason why they had to move on that one. And he get the ball. It's over. He'll catch it, fair catch. And he's unable to get good capability of holding that ball. So he will be taken down. So he's taken down at the 25-yard line. Unable to go anywhere because he wasn't able to get that ball properly done.
Capetillo turns the corner and again moves the chains for the Bearcats. 1st and 10 past the 35-yard line. Tackle there made by number 56 for the defense, Garcia. Number 8, James Anderson. Ball carrier picks up about 5 yards on that one. 2nd down.
And Raymondville with the ball. Raymondville takes this one down, and he'll be hit by a crowd of defenders for the Lyford Bulldogs. So Lyford was just ready to go. They had it all tied up. You know, they knew where that runner was going. And we have a 42-0 game here. And this will be a 3rd and 4. And Bearcats try and get that one into the hands of Ledesma. So Ledesma was the intended receiver on that one, and that did not happen. So Ledesma was their intended guy. It just didn't end up happening on that one. But, I mean, it's happened quite a bit tonight as we have a 42-0 game right here in front of us. And Ledesma will come back after speaking with coach and getting the play. Bearcats ready. They're trying to get the Bulldogs to jump early, and it looks like they may have either got the Bulldogs to jump early or they're going to end up with that false start, and that's what they ended up with. They ended up with the false start on that one after the play. It looked like there was jumping a little bit on both sides, but with something like that, it's very difficult because it has to be enough to where the referee can see it from both angles. And the kick is up. And instead of fair catching it, they'll just let it bounce back. It didn't take much of a bounce on that one.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
you have time to worry. We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen.
So we have a 1st and 10 going on here. And Bulldogs having the ball. And the Cats are able to come in and they'll take this one out. So this is a battle of the Cats and the Dogs. And the Lyford Bulldogs, they're able to get that ball back somehow. They look at it and they go, you know, we got really lucky because it could have gone to the Bearcats. I mean, it was fair game there. You know, you had opportunities on both sides of the board, and you had ample time for either side to be able to come down with that. Lyford having the ball, 2nd and 18. Lyford does a short pass, and that will be complete. So that's a complete pass on that, but it won't gain them back to the line of scrimmage. So that will bring up a 3rd and long. So a 3rd and long going on here for the so 3rd and long going on here. 4:22 to play here in the 3rd. Lyford snaps the ball, and that one will be just short of the intended receiver. So the intended receiver just ends up being about a yard short of where he should have been if he was going to properly catch that. So, you know, that's one of those things. You can't blame it on wind. There's no wind out here tonight. I mean, it's non-windy, a perfect football night. A little humid, but we live in Texas, so, you know, what can you expect? Lyford takes a 4th and 19, and they'll kick this one away. The receiver is ready. He gets past the defender, gets past a couple more. He's bringing this one up. He's down at the 30, down at the 20, down at the 10. And touchdown! Touchdown, Bearcats! Touchdown, Bearcats! Way to go, Bearcats! You know, that brings them up. Hold up. The referee will throw a flag on the play.
During the return, blocking the bat on the receiving team, number 33. 10 yards will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down, Raymondville.
From the spot of the foul, ladies and gentlemen. So it goes from a So 3:54 here left. Oh, and a nice run He's caught up by defenders at the 50-yard line.
Jesse can do, picks up a couple yards there on that pass reception. We do have a couple of players from Lyford down.
So a couple players from Lyford down. And we'll take a commercial break and be right back.
Fans, if you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Zambrano bulldozes his way for some yardage close to the first down.
And so
We do have a player down
they got
for the
some
Bulldogs.
yardage on that one. Some injured players right now. You know, this is the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, this is when players do start cramping up. Hopefully that's all it is, and that he'll be back with us shortly and back on the field and feeling a lot better. So
Number 58, John Hernandez.
hopefully he's feeling a lot better. John Hernandez, we send out our best wishes to you. Hope you feel better. And back to the game here. 3:01 left to play. And 3:01 left here, ladies and gentlemen. And Lyford looks to defend, and Raymondville, they'll just keep going forward. He plows right through the defenders on that one and keeps it going. And that's what you want to see if you're a coach. You know, right now you want to look, you want to see, you want to get this going. You know, you want to get your players to where they're properly supposed to be. And he's able to get that one over, and nothing on that, but they are able to keep it a Raymondville ball. So that'll be essentially a loss of a down. There's flags on the field, so I will say that that will probably be against Lyford for contact after the ball was called dead. It would appear that way, as the referee did signal at Lyford. It may be against Raymondville, or it may have been deferred on whichever team.
There are 2 fouls on the play. They both will offset. Personal foul on the offense.
So that's what we'll end up. We'll end up with 2 offsetting fouls.
The dead ball foul. The result of the play is a second down.
And it's a second down. So like I said, the Raymondville Bearcats lose down essentially, and you know they'll have to start over from fresh here, because you just had so much momentum going in, and these flags, they slow down your momentum, and that's kind of what they're not meant for, but to the wrong team, they can slow you down. And that one over, it's a nice catch over to Ledesma. He'll be wrapped up. Ledesma wrapped up with 2 minutes left. So 2 minutes left here in the third. We got Ledesma.
Tackle there made by number 36. That's another Bearcat first down.
And a Bearcat first down, 1:45 to go here. And they're looking to see what happens. Raymondville barely got that snap across. Quarterback taking this one off. Down the middle. Past defenders. And he'll get good yardage there.
Marcus Capetillo, Bearcats, touchdown.
And a touchdown on that one. Be 48-0. So 48-0. A minute 4 left here. And instead of going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to a fan who's seen this game. You know, tell us your name.
My name is David.
And David, what do you think about this game so far?
Well, I think it's a very competitive game. Even though the score is 49-0, I see some good stuff from both teams, particularly the defense for Lyford. Looks like they're having some good defense out there, but I think they're really lacking on their special teams with the assignments, and really the quarterback play just really isn't that good for the Lyford. I think the defense for Raymondville is doing a great job against Lyford, and yeah, the defense looks solid.
Trick plays?
Well, they're really hard, but I think if you just really stick to your assignments, you wouldn't really get tricked. So that might be coming down to coaching on the defensive side, getting tricked like that. But yeah, I think it's just missing your assignments.
All right, we'll catch up with David at the end of the game, get his thoughts.
Great, thank you.
And we're back here. And Lyford trying to run this one down. They're trying to get some sort of yardage going for them.
Kickoff. Return to number 7, Abel Gonzalez. Tackle there by R.J. Fuentes, number 52.
And Lyford comes up. They're coming to life. Is it too late, though? I mean, there's less than a minute left here in the third. Depending on what coach you talk to, it's never too late. I mean, you're able to come back even in the fourth quarter. I've seen some amazing comebacks in the fourth quarter. You know, of 49-0 games. Will this be one of them? That's what we're looking at. You know, we're looking at the game going, wow, how do we do this? Where do we go forward? And Raymondville had it all covered. And turns out they thought they had it covered. They didn't. It was a loose ball. They still managed to recover it, though. And that's what you look for. You look for a team that even when you're down 49-0, you're able to come back and score a first down with a loose ball. And that'll be the end of the third. We'll take a commercial break.
In the Rio
Grand Valley. If this means the world to you, trust your vision to Gulf Coast Eye Institute. For over 25 years, we've served patients with comprehensive care using the latest technology. Our team of doctors cover a wide spectrum of eye care specialties with locations across South Texas for your convenience, and always treat you with compassionate care. We want you to keep seeing and doing everything South Texas has to offer. Gulf Coast Eye Institute, your world, your vision.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
11:14 left here in the fourth. Left here in the fourth. 49-0 is the score. The question is, will the Lyford Bulldogs come back and take it all? Lyford's able to get out of that hold, and he is able to get a pass off, and that will be a first down. So first down yardage on that pass after he's able to escape a defender. That's really what you're looking for. You know, you look at those plays and you go, that's what makes a team. When you're able to not let the scoreboard control what is going on, and you still make amazing plays like Lyford right there. Lyford taking this one up the middle, nothing there. So Lyford won't be able to get anything going for him there. 10:30 left to play here. Raymondville's ready to go. And Lyford is getting their men in position. Lyford's now ready to go. Lyford up and through. Now they have to take this one down. They're taken down at the 40. So they'll gain about 5 yards on that play. Nice way to gain yardage. You know, that's what you're looking for. And we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is a perfect stop when looking for a full-service salon. Located in downtown Harlingen at 207 West Jackson Street, Southern Beauty offers full body waxing, spray tans, makeup, massage, and more. Specializing in hair care and offering haircuts, highlights as well. Need nails done? Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is ready for manicures, pedicures, shellac, and solar. A Brazilian blowout certified salon is Southern Beauty Spa and Salon, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
A-Plus Uniforms has just what you need for a professional look with quality and a personal touch that will take care of what you need. A uniform is a tool of many professionals, and at A-Plus they have the variety of choices to set you in motion today. All at an affordable cost and a convenience of a local business. 109 North 3rd Street is A-Plus Uniforms when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Ball is incomplete. Intended for number 10, Jake Chappelle. Defended there by number 24, Angel Sandoval.
So 9:24 left to go here in the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry that there are some moments when it's quieter due to the fact that the glass fogged up extremely bad in the press box. I had to move to down here near the fans, and it's a much greater experience. I have my computer operator upstairs. Thank you, Star. 9:15 to go here. 49-0. Raymondville with the ball. 9 minutes left here. Their cheerleaders for Raymondville are trying to get the fans up and going. 49-0. You got a lot to be proud about. And Lyford, you could see their fans are still alive. Raymondville running this one down. He gains about 5 yards on that play. So gain of about 5 yards. And Sayas was able to get that. So the Bearcats were able to gain some yardage, and that's exactly what you want if you are the Bearcats. You know, you want the ability to be able to do stuff like that. And we'll run this one through. Take this one up. He's taking this one all the way. He's wrapped up by Lyford. Lyford doing a great defensive job here. You know, they've done a great defensive job all game long. So it's not like you can say, oh, well, they didn't do a great defensive job. No, no, no. This game from the beginning, I'll give you a recap as we start to settle down this game. Of course, I'll stop the recap to go back to the current play. And Raymondville snaps the ball. They'll do a handoff and bring this one up the middle. They're able to gain about 15 yards on that play. So a gain of about 15 yards on that play. And about 7 minutes and 40 seconds left here. And Raymondville takes down Lyford behind. You know, and something that we look at, this is one of the very few fields that is still actually grass. So it takes someone to maintain these, to actually put on the numbers. It takes all of that because this is what football originally was. When you would get wet, when you would play a wet game, your jersey would go in all dirty with mud and this and that. Now it's artificial, which is awesome. Ball taken down to about the 37. But the issue with that is that you know, it's just not the same feel. So that's something that, you know, when these teams go and they play at Jerry's World, as I heard it on ESPN this morning. It's a different feel. So that's something that does affect them come playoffs. We are week 3 right now, and they take this one up the side. They'll gain maybe about 3 yards, not much. So, we're in week 3 right now. Moving forward, what are we looking at? Real Sports Live will be here with our production truck for the first time ever. Our first ever production truck production will be right here at Raymondville. And we like to say thank you to Raymondville for the warm welcome to come over and do their game. Our studio is now located here in Raymondville, Texas. It's a beautiful studio. We'll be posting more pictures soon and doing shows from there also. So now they'll say that the Bearcats were delaying game and give them a 5-yard offense, go back. Were they? It's something that, it can't be said. I can't, they will try for a field goal here. A long field goal at that, since the ball is on the 32. And short. But had they not had that 5-yard against them, it may have been the difference, as it was extremely close. But if you're Raymondville right now, you're not worrying about if your field goal is going to make it or not. So Lyford will take over on possession here with 4:50 to play here in the 4th.
Now the cheerleaders down by the track start they call it a roller coaster.
And Lyford with the ball on that one. He's running this one up, and he gets that one down to the 40. So ball down to the 40. Lyford doing a great job of keeping this one alive. They're not giving in, they're not giving up. And that's exactly what you want to see if you are if you're Lyford. As a Lyford coach, you're going, okay, fine. We're down 49-0. We need to look forward to next week. How do we improve? Where do we go from here? And so by doing that, what they're able to do is they're able to move forward. So they're able to move forward. Lyford looking towards the next week. Raymondville looking towards their win at 49-0. And Lyford bringing this one up to get first down. So they'll get enough yardage for a first down on that play.
Number 44, Thomas Zambrano.
4:03 left to play here. And Lyford has the ball. Lyford still looking to get in a couple good plays, maybe a score on the board before this game is over. They're looking at it, and this is exactly how you have to set it up and do it. I mean, Lyford taking this one. He comes up the middle, takes care of a couple defenders, gains about 2 yards, brings up a 2nd and 8. So brings up a little bit of yardage. And you can hear the band there, the mighty Raymondville Bearcat Band. And on the opposite side is the mighty Lyford Bulldog Band. And Lyford ready for the snap. Quarterback takes it. And quarterback throws it down. It's almost intercepted. But that will fall incomplete. So that was a close interception on that one, but it fell just short. So 2:55 left here. Do want to send a thanks to Star for running the computer, as I did have to come down here after the windows fogged up. It allowed me to enjoy the game a little bit more. And as always, Real Sports Live, we cover all the games. And that one's up. So Lyford is able to get a couple more yards before this game is put to the books. So before this game is all said and done and put down in the books, Lyford's still trying to get a touchdown. Raymondville is not even allowing any points on the board tonight. They have a 49-0 lead, and they don't want to go anywhere. And Lyford kicking this one away after a 4th and 4. Lyford moves away. You know, the thing is, the players are used to the ball bouncing, and that's normal. I mean, there usually is a lot of wind in the RGV. I guess maybe because of the storm that's in the Gulf right now, maybe that's where all our wind went. We don't have any wind. Fans, we want to remind you, tomorrow on Real Sports Live, we have some awesome games heading your way. So tomorrow on Real Sports Live, fans, we got, let me see. What do we have for you? Let me run down our lineup. We will have Brownsville Pace at PSJ Southwest. We will have Weslaco East at Harlingen. We'll have Laredo United at San Benito. We'll have Mercedes at Edinburgh. We'll have Sherryland at Brownsville. We'll have Brownsville Rivetta at Sherryland Pioneer, with Joe Bowling announcing that one. Valley View at Donna North. Brownsville Lopez at Brownsville Porter. Sadly, fans, our Harlingen-Judson game did get canceled. So that one canceled, not postponed, not rearranged, just canceled, folks. But we still have plenty of great action coming your way. Remember, it's only live audio due to UIL rules, but an hour after, and you can bet I'll set my clock, an hour after, I'll have those videos up for you, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see your teams, you can see your Vikings, your Javelinas, your Panthers, your Cardinals, your Laredo United Longhorns, your San Benito Greyhounds, your Mercedes Tigers, your Edinburgh Edinburgh, I'm lost on that one. Sherryland Rattlers, Brownsville Hannah Eagles. We'll have your Pirates at Pioneer. And so those are all the games we're going to have for you here. And that'll be the end, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and we'll check in with David after the game right now. David, tell me about the rest of the game.
Yeah, you know, the rest of the game was really still hard fought. I thought that they're just missed opportunities. Unfortunately, I think this game would have been much more competitive. They just missed opportunities, like the quarterback just missing pass all over the place. He does have good characteristics, the quarterback for Lyford, like looking down the field, making sure he's trying to keep the play alive, but he's just not accurate, unfortunately. If it wasn't for that and other little things like missed assignments, I think that it would have been a much more competitive game, but still enjoyed it.
Will you come out to another game?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And the main question, will you watch the games on realsportslive.com?
100% for sure.
I was gonna tell you on C.
Yeah, go ahead and run another commercial.
A&B's Cafe is just the right spot for your lunchtime or early morning cravings, as they have a terrific menu and environment that make you feel right at home. Be sure to check out the soups and sandwiches of the day. You have to try one of the specialty coffee or cappuccinos with an assortment of flavors that's sure to meet your heart's desire. J&B Cafe also offers small catering jobs and private parties. Open daily, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Harlingen at 204 East Jackson Street. Call ahead at 956-425-5282 or stop by. It's J&B Cafe when shopping downtown Harlingen. Looking for a great place for a meal to start your day or a lunch plate that will be made just for you? Then stop by 210 West Jackson Street in Harlingen and enjoy El Sombrero Restaurant. Great food prepared 7 days a week and delivered with a smile. El Sombrero brings the taste of authentic food in an atmosphere that is sure to bring you back for more. El Sombrero Restaurant, 210 West Jackson Street, is a must-stop when you shop.
I did that. Now I know. Now I know.
The only time to cut off a commercial is like a good run, like the one that they
Yeah.
had.
I think I cut it off on some good one, so.
But other than that. Yeah, I'll just wait for this. I didn't know they do that. Otherwise, I could have had another OBS waiting here to get the get the highlights. So that was different, being down there with the fans. That's alright, I got to interview a guy, a fan.
Okay, a little bit better.
I don't remember this many touchdowns. Oh yeah, 49 points. That has to count for something. But I don't